You know, there's a lot of parts of me that resisted wanting to even shoot this video in the first place. But the whole point is that I am here. And I am here because this is a commitment that I made to myself to make to you. The commitment that I made to myself is to show up and provide value and continue to share the value that I learned within my life to whoever's watching this, to you. If you relate to the title and the message that I'm going to tell to you right now. That's just, I'm going to allow it to flow out of me, which is to show up to the commitments you make to yourself. And one of the main reasons why you want to show up to the commitments you make to yourself is because these are moments where you can prove to yourself your own trustworthiness, okay? Your trustworthiness if you will follow through with your word. A lot of people expect people to commit to them, but they can't even commit to themselves. You can't commit to when you set the goal of filming 4 videos a week and posting it on YouTube. You can't commit to working out 3 to 4 times a week, even though you told yourself. And every single time that you don't follow through with one of the actions that you said you would, it will take a hit at your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is simply the alignment between your thoughts and then your actions. And the more out of alignment those two are, the more your self-esteem will continue to reduce. And every single moment that you are faced with a decision to follow through with your commitments or not, is an opportunity to either increase the amount of self-esteem that you have, which is, yes, I commit to and I do the things I say I will and think I will, or to reduce your self-esteem. Every one of those moments is an opportunity that will either put you further down that rabbit hole of a rut, or low confidence and low self-esteem, or further reinforce that you are someone who is trustworthy, who will show up. The same way that I show up to every single workout. I have not skipped workouts. I just don't remember the last time. And I always find a way to work around it. The way that I show up for my clients, this is something that you have to be very strict with. Because when you understand how self-esteem works, it's very hard to unsee it. Okay? And the way that you will know is when you have the nagging thoughts in your brain. Oh, I know I should. The way that I did before shooting this. Oh, I could just go to sleep right now. I could just get ready to sleep. The kitchen needs doing, or something needs doing. But I know that if I go to sleep and choose to ignore the voice that tells me to shoot this video, I'm going to think about it and I'm going to lose momentum. And I'm going to feel a little bit have less of a high opinion about myself, and therefore I'm going to have less confidence in my life when I'm in certain situations, whether it's socially, business sense, or I want to transfer confidence to someone. I'll have less of that because I couldn't even follow through with my word. I can't talk with the same conviction as I would if I was really on point with the things that I knew I should have been doing, that felt right for me. And that's why I'm shooting this video. And that's why you need to follow through with your commitments, not for anyone else, but for you. You need to do it for you. And that will benefit other people. But you will also be happy with yourself. And every single time that you don't do it, you will pay for it whether you like it or not. This is the term karmic debt, which is that anything that is out of alignment with the person that you want to be will instill karmic debt within your life. And if it's not out here, it's in here. You thinking about how you made a bad decision for 2 hours is your form of pain for making that decision when you knew you shouldn't have. You wasted 2 hours in a low frequency state. You cannot escape. You cannot escape decisions that aren't in alignment, actions that aren't in alignment. So be extremely aware of this and have a high standard for yourself. No matter what people say, that's extreme, that's extreme. Well, you actually know the trade-off when you don't do it. So it might be extreme for them, but it's not for you because you have a standard. You have a vision, you have a goal, you know who you want to be. So be that person now. The only way to be that person is to be that person now. And eventually, if you do that over and over again, it will reflect on the outside that you are that person. But it must start in here first. You must align the thoughts and you must align the actions. And every single time you're out of alignment, you're going to dig yourself further away further into that rabbit hole and further away from your goals, and you create more and more and more inertia. And that's how people get stuck in a rut. It's just consistent misalignment of their actions and thoughts over a longer time horizon. And it just got harder and harder every single time to reverse the damage. So how far do you want to put yourself down that hole? And understand that every time you do act in misalignment, it is easier to be misaligned the next time. It always becomes easier to repeat the action after you've done it once. So even if you break it once, it means the next time it's a little bit easier, a little bit easier. So which way do you want to build the momentum? Do you want to build the momentum down here or up here? Your choice.